So against... Alright, so you didn't start battle plan. Hi everybody. So I definitely want that. Wait, oh. Am I streaming successfully? Looks like it. How do I... Alright, this is my first time ever using jump. And so far... Okay, so play, activate, action, or pass. Now I want to play the action of... Oh wait, in his activate phase. Oh wait, I want it to all wings. Okay, so now he's used mobilization points, so I can all wings now. So I'd like to all wings to search my reserve deck and get the Falcon. I wonder if it's going to show me my entire... Yeah, okay. So it shows me my entire reserve deck and highlights the applicable targets. And the Falcon is what I wanted. So this is my first time ever playing Gemp, as I said before. Going in totally blind as to how the interface works. So far it's been highly intuitive. Been prompted to do the things that I would want to do. One thing to note is that defensive shields are available on Gemp, but my opponent requested to play in the classic format, which is no defensive shields. So I've gone ahead and done that. I definitely prefer to play with defensive shields, but this being my first game, I'm not going to be too picky. I also wish that there were the defensive shield cancelers for Bad Feeling of I and Gudite available, as this is not a particularly healthy card for the game, in my opinion. So it's now my activate phase, right? So I want to play an activate action. I want to activate force. So I just click this down here. So yeah, I want to activate the full 5 force. Okay. And now it doesn't even let me do a control phase action because I couldn't have had any. So once my deploy phase action, which I'll start by using Quiet Mining Colony to get a site, does it automatically use the force for me? Okay, so the site's available. Wow, interesting. I activated 3 sites just now. And let's see, I have 3 Captain Hans in the deck. There's no squadron assignments on Jump, which is something that I found to be a large constraint in building QMC. So I just went with 3 Hans, 2 Falcons, and 4 all-wings. I'm not sure if that's the correct mix or not. So let's see, we'll play this here. So I want to play it, well, it doesn't actually matter right now because there's only 2. So I'll play it to the left there. And let's see, I have 4 active force. Now I have an option of taking a deploy action. I don't want to use those, but I guess I'll draw these cards that are active. So I pass. Play draw act, so I want to draw cards. So I just click on, click again to draw another one. 1 site, 2 sites, 3 sites. Obviously not ideal, but it is what it is. Oh, and he has mob points too. See, I really would have preferred to play with defensive shields. Let's see, other considerations when So when constructing the deck, I didn't know actually what was going to be good here. There are definitely some cards that I would normally want to put in QMC that are just not available on Jump, especially with respect to matching starfighters. Wedge Antilles Red Squadron Leader is not yet an available card, and so the entire contingent of X-Wings is much less attractive than it otherwise would be. But how do I get rid of this stupid text down at the bottom? It's kind of distracting. Alright, so this chat box is very small, by the way. I want to see what it is that he... So he docking bay transit one way. Okay, so Imperial Command. I wonder what admirals are available for him. And he's getting an absurd amount of force from mobilization points. He just said he wanted to do classic, so I just kind of took a card or two out of my open format deck and added in. I took my starting effect out and added in battle plan that called it a day. But I can see that I probably need to don't do that again as well. So I want to activate my full amount of force here. I'm getting out activated significantly, and and he has a bad feeling by it, which is kind of an issue for me. So alright, this I want to deploy next to the guest quarters. Why did it automatically do that? It shouldn't have automatically done that. That's not actually correct rules. I'm glad that that's how it happened, but that is so let's see. I want to deploy it here. Can I just click in between these? Alright, so choose a location to deploy the West Gallery next to it. I want to deploy it next to that, to the right of that. I want to deploy this again to the right of the north corridor. And let's see. I'm going to need quite a few force to flip, so I can flip. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 14, 15 to kind of flip, but I'm not feeling very comfortable doing it that way. So let's see, activate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? So I can draw a few cards. I'd like to find Han here. Alright, let's just draw 2 to 3 cards here. So I want to draw, let's see what I get. Sorry about the mess, not what I was looking for. Run the run again, not what I was looking for. How do I tell how many cards are in my hand? Do I just have to count them? Oh, is it off here? But it's kind of obscured by the outer rim scout here. Is it 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, we'll stop there. Alright, so far what I like is this highly intuitive. I went into this with no knowledge whatsoever of the game, of the controls of the game or anything like that. Every action that I want has been prompted in a logical way that presents to me the information I need to make my decisions. Things that I don't like that some information is being covered up by cards here. I don't like how small this chat box is. I can't really go back and see what he does. So if he does a few things really fast, it takes a while for me to catch up information-wise. You just use 10 to deploy executor. Yep, that's pretty good. And I have no space evasion right now for my Falcon. So I assume that he's going to move some people, Piet probably from the docking bay to Fondor. He's got Marajek, okay, directly piloting. See, I'd like to know, did he use Piet for anything yet? Yeah, he targets reserved it to, so he took Marajek, he got that with Piet. These are the kind of things I would like to have more information available, like here, down in the chat box. I know that I can see it, but I feel like if I don't see it in the first few seconds, then it's passed me by, whereas that would never be the case in a live game or on holotable. Okay, so he's docking bay transiting over to the executor. Perhaps he feels good about the amount of force that he has. Or no, he's worried about Corn Horn and somebody else, which is prudent as I do have Corn Horn. So now this makes it more difficult for me to... What I was thinking was I could deploy Leia for -2 here, move her over here, take off from the landed Falcon. Oh, okay. I don't know what this means. Unresponsive script. I'm just gonna continue. It should be my turn, right? Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna activate the full amount of force that I have, which is now 13, so I'm gonna have 17 force available to me. So Falcon and Leia is 9. So that's 16. So if he barriers the Falcon, I'm kind of in trouble here. But I'm pretty sure I need to do that anyway. So yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to deploy a Falcon. It should prompt me to deploy it with a pilot. Well, actually no, it doesn't have to, because I could theoretically deploy it at the docking bay. So the pilot from hand is going to be... yeah, it has to be Leia. And I want to deploy them to Bespin. And because of bad feeling of it costs +2, so that's 9. Now does he have a response to that? Looks like he passed response. Did it automatically pass him a response? Does that indicate to me that he doesn't have a barrier? It shouldn't do that. So Pukamir is going to go here for 3. I might need more cheap aliens in this deck, because this is a very expensive flip. So let's bring Corrin. How many cards does he? He has 10 cards in his hand? Yeah. Corrin will go to the north corridor for 4. And I should flip my objective automatically now, because of keeping the Empire out forever. Yep, I don't even have to take an action, so I'm now on the 0 side. So now I'm going to go ahead and pass actions. We're going to pass deploy phase action, pass battle phase action, So move phase action. So I'm going to move the Falcon. So I'm going to land it, and it automatically tells where I want to land. Okay, Leia is going to disembark. And I want to, no, I don't want to move using land speed. Oh wait, maybe I have to, do I have to click this text? Move from other Cloud City site. Choose location to move from. I want to move from North Corridor. Moose Corn Horn. Interesting. What if I had had two sites, or two characters at that site? Would it have allowed me to select characters? I assume that it would have. Okay, that's it for move phase actions. So I'll pass again. Draw phase action, I will again pass. Uh-oh. My computer seems to be having a rough time with this. So here are the cards that I really want right now. I want Captain Han, and I want All Wings Report In. And I wouldn't mind things like a few maneuvers and special modifications to get that maneuver up, because I feel like he's going to command me, and I need to be able to kill that Executor. So he uses 3 force to force train for 2 at Bespin. I have 3 paths in hand. I don't really want to get monarched, but I guess losing 2 passes isn't much worse than losing 3. I'm just going to lose from reserve. So, and these piles are really small, by the way. Okay, so I lost Owen and Baru, and I clicked reserve again. And maybe it didn't register. And an all wings combo. So again, I'm going to pass. Using marriage to get another system. Okay. So I pass. So does he need his battle phase now? He must be. Oh no, it's just, it was my turn to do a deploy phase action. I'd be surprised if he doesn't flip here. Okay, that's actually kind of annoying, because if he tramples my Leia prior to getting into the Falcon, that could be annoying. And I don't really have the capacity to beat up Blizzard 2 right now. Path doesn't really work to the docking bay. And Luke's quite expensive still. Okay, so now the question is, do I want to keeping that card in my force pile, or do I want to have an extra force? I think I want to keeping that card. I think there are a few cards that are bad for me to have in my hand right now. Okay, so how do I know who's piloting here? So transits. So I pass again. Does it say he's piloting? What if I look at Blizzard 2? Oh, okay, wait, it says embarks Outer Rim Scout as the pilot. Okay. And what, are the other two not on board? Is that how, okay. Meridic is a passenger. Okay, so one thing is I think it auto passes when you don't have an action and prompts you when you might, which I think is problematic because it might. Alright, so that was a card that, well, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have barrier because he didn't barrier the Falcon, but. So yeah, now, okay, so before he could have reasonably supposed that my action that it kept prompting me to pass was keeping the Empire out forever. However, now he knows that I have some kind of interrupt or something of that nature that I could play from hand. Activate, so I want to activate my force. I do want to activate the full amount. Okay, so now I want to keeping, and I'm looking for Han here. Found him. So let's see. There is one all wings and all. I know. Alternatives for fighting. A couple few maneuvers. Okay. So I want Captain Han. Now the next question is, he has 12 cards in his hand. Yeah, so pass my control phase, deploy. I want to deploy him aboard the Falcon. There's no reason not to put him in the pilot seat here. Okay, and that's it for deploy phase actions. Battle action, no. Not interested in battling there. Move action, I'm going to move to another Cloud City site. This one, and I just want to move Leia. Okay, so now it's his action, and he can theoretically trample Leia, it looks like, because he now has been prompted for an action. This is information I should not have. Let's see if he goes for that. Yep, he does. And again, it didn't give me a window for response, so he knows that I have no sense or anything like that. This, so far, is the biggest flaw in the program to me. So now, he missed, fortunately for me, so I'm going to embark Leia as a pilot aboard the Falcon. The Falcon will take off. I'm going to use this text with Corn Horn to move to the North Corridor. And now I'm going to draw some cards. Basically, I want all wings report in and things that enhance maneuver. So if I get one of those, I'll be pretty happy, although there's no real reason. So I've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, so I'll probably draw 2 cards maybe. So I'm passing my move phase action, so draw phase, so I draw 1. what do I have here? Off the edge. That's not particularly good right now. Let's draw another one. OV1. Not particularly good either. Let's draw yet another one. So this puts me up to 13. I think I'll go ahead and shuffle his deck. Shuffle reserve deck. And turn. So now I've got 11 cards in hand. When it will go up to my 12th. So I'm hoping to get all wings report in here. Here it is. Okay. I could take no, I don't want that. So force drain, I'm going to use my text on the north corridor to cancel the force drain. I just realized that Pukamer is not remotely safe at this 1-0, as half the characters in his deck are spies. However, I do have Path of Least Resistance. Okay, he doesn't have another Docking Bay. So he has 2 EPP Vaders in deck. There's no EPP Maul in Gemp. So I feel relatively safe there. Okay, his Destiny's mediocre. Mediocre to low. Okay. Deploy phase action, I will pass. Dengar and Punishing One is actually pretty good against me. If he has that in combination with Command, that's powerful. Oh, he has Chimera as well, okay. So this is more space than I was expecting to see. Keep in mind, I've actually never played Gemp before, and I don't know what the meta's like, but this looks... If he has a Command, I could be in a great deal of trouble here. So he's got 10. So what does this guy do? He adds 1 to total battle destiny if... Okay. Yeah, lateral damage is something that I was thinking might be an issue, but I was thinking I'd be relying primarily on the 3 to 5 battle destinies that I'd be drawing. But yeah, I think I'm about to lose this game, so perhaps I should have taken alternatives to fighting. So alright, so he's battling. So did he immediately pass his weapons phase action? Moving to attack position does nothing for me here, so I guess I'll just pass. he gets his 1 destiny, I believe, 33 plus 1. So I've got 0 plus 3, so that's 35, right? Okay, so I passed my optional response to the first one. Let's see what I draw. Yes, I want to draw 3 battle destiny. Actually, that's another thing that, yeah, okay, yeah. So 4, okay. Okay, that should not happen. I should be prompted before drawing each destiny. I should be prompted to play All Wings Report in. That's another coding error. Alright, so I have 23 battle damage, which I think is going to result in me losing the game at this point. So I can forfeit for 13 here. I also should have been prompted to use Captain Han to redraw any of my destinies. Let's see, is there a way to... Alright, so I lose 13 and 10 more? Maybe I can deal with this? I'm not sure. Alright, so... I'd like to lose cards to forfeit. Han is really small there. These cards on the table is really small. Like, what if I click the wrong one? So Captain Han Solo is lost. Of course, I would actually like to lose him later so I get off the edge. Yeah, that's not that big of a deal. Okay, so... Alright, so yeah, it's his forfeit action. He needs to forfeit 7 more in attrition. Okay, so it's mine again. Alright, let's just go ahead. We'll lose 1 Luke from hand. Should I keep the Falcon on the table or not? I think keep it on the table. So we'll lose some down 15, so I need to lose 9 in addition to the Leia. And he's satisfied, so I just keep on losing cards. Let's lose a moving. We'll lose a sorry about the mess. So 6 more. Let's see. The Destinies were a Cloud City Celebration. A couple 5. Alright, so I'll just. And we'll lose from these pile. Celebration. Was it All Wings? I'm trying to remember. I know. Okay. So 9. Oh, it was 2 celebrations. Maybe I shouldn't have lost that like second celebration. This is 8. Oh, second Captain Han. That's like a problem. Alright, so let's see. Run Luke Run. Yeah, let's get rid of Run Luke Run. Alright, so 6. And now I lose Leia. That should cover everything. So I pass my battle action. Maybe I should forfeit the Falcon. No. I'd have to use the All Wings. Yeah. Move action, I pass again. Disembarks the Outer Rim Scout. That's interesting. I wonder why he did that. Is he shuttling it up? Yeah, he shuttles up. Okay. So I pass again. So he retrieves, yeah. Retrieves an ISB agent. Because I don't have aim high, because I don't have shields. Retrieving Officer Evacs. He also has Admiral Ozil and Lost, so he has no shortage of ISB agents to potentially retrieve. Looks like he draws his entire force pile, so I don't have to worry about barrier. Not that I could play around barrier at this point anyway, I would just assume that he did not have it. Activate the full amount of force. Now let's use Keeping the Empire Forever to search my force pile. I'm looking for Captain Han here. Found him. Okay, Leia is also there, so this just ups my, yeah, it doesn't do anything about lateral damage. I didn't think so. Okay, so I need Captain Han. I'm going to want Leia, special modifications, a few maneuvers, maybe Hujix as well. But those are for subsequent turns. Right now, it's just about getting that lateral damage cancelled. So, control action or pass. Now deploy action, I want to deploy him to the Falcon, 4-6 force, as a pilot. Now I pass my next deploy phase, also pass battle action. Move phase, I want to move using my hyperspeed to Coruscant. Lateral damage, it appears automatically to draw and it is cancelled. Now I have no further move phase actions, I think, unless I want to off the edge. No, not quite yet. I want to draw some of those cards first. So, and also I don't have a Destiny 1 character on Tatooine, or on Cloud City, that is. Alright, so I want to draw, okay, Barrier would have been good last turn. Hujix, again, would have been good, so let's see, there are 2 cards I want. Alright, so I'm going to draw 1 more card. Alright, Narrow Escape is not that useful here. I guess if he wants to battle Corrin, I can Narrow Escape him as opposed to pathing him, which isn't horrendous, but okay, let's search my force pile. Keeping, found Leia, that's who I want. Alright, no other activate action. So I take a drain at 3 at Bespin, I believe. Does this... He plays Evader Lonic as a Lost Interrupter, okay. That gets my 2 paths. That's mildly annoying. But it could have been much worse. Luckily I have the Narrow Escape, but that's not going to help me if he tries to battle Pukamir. Oh, he has Crushed Rebellion starting. I definitely should have anticipated Monarch. I probably should have played around it better by losing 2 paths from hand. In fact, I definitely should have done that. But, live and learn. So in that case, I'm not sure why it prompted me, because it's not a meaningful decision which of the two identical path of least resistances are on top. So 4 trains at the docking bay. I want to cancel it with the north corridor. Okay, and now it's my control phase action, but I pass. So he trains. It's only 2 at Bestman, huh? He doesn't. This is only at sites. Yep. Okay. So let's what should I lose? I'm gonna lose more reserve cards. And I'll just lose from the use pile as well, because there's nothing particularly good there. Playing the Emperor. That's news. Emperor Palpatine, maybe not among the cards on Gemp, but it must be. He's got 3 commands in reserve. I don't know how many commands he plays, but actually, does he? Yeah, Admiral Piet is right there. So, okay, so he has no other deploy phase actions. Nor move. Yeah, he retrieves Ozzel this time, I believe. Unless he has another ISB agent that I'm misremembering. And then I have to go in front of these. Actually, there's no choice. There's 12, 15, 17, 21, 29 power. It's not going to be easy. But that's the task I have. There's only one way to win, so I just need him. Maybe I get alternatives to fighting here, try to... I don't know what that does for me. I guess it makes my... It gives me a turn to get my all-wings better, but it also gives him a turn to get command. Yeah, I can't let that happen. So my activate phase, I want to activate, yeah, almost the entirety of my reserve deck. Now I have an activate action. I'm going to search my force pile. Get I know. No other activate actions. I think I need to play Luke up in space as well, which is kind of annoying, but I don't see any other way that I win here. without being able to contest Bespin. But I won't be able to contest Cloud City all that well. Maybe I deploy Obi-Wan. Yeah, I think I deploy Obi-Wan as the passenger instead of Luke. Although I've lost Run Luke Run, it doesn't really matter, right? I have another Run Luke Run. Yeah, let's make Obi-Wan the passenger. He has better forfeit anyway. So alright, pass control phase. Deploy phase action, deploy Leia to the Falcon as a pilot. I guess technically she should be a passenger in case he has gravity shadow. So I wonder if... Yep, that is available here. Okay. Deploy him here for 7. Bad feeling of eye is really annoying. The bad feeling of eye shield would be a very nice addition to this format. And now I pass again. Pass again. Move using hyperspeed to Bespin. Pass my next move phase action. And my draw phase action. And prepare to be slaughtered. So he activates just 11, leaving 3 force in reserve. Okay, or 3 cards in reserve, I should say. Potentially indicative in EPP. I need to cancel his force drains. I just don't have an option to be losing the force. Even though I would like to have 2 force for both the Rebel Barrier and a potential out of nowhere. Yep, okay, so maybe he's just going to be drawing 3 Battle Destinies in this battle. So should I be burying this Boskin Houndstooth? Honestly, no. I need to save that for the out of nowhere if he attacks me. Moving to attack position is not that good against Dengar. That's something that I hadn't considered when constructing this deck. Zuckuss. Alright, well, luckily I have 7 ability piloting, so I'm going to do nothing about that. Hopefully this means that he's not going to draw into the command later on, and hopefully he doesn't already have command, because that would mean I lose, pretty much. So that's his 3rd destiny, so he's going to get 3 destiny. I need to hope that they're low. But, I mean, how low could they be at this point? And also his power is very high. I don't even, it's hard to look with, yep. Another Outer Rim Scout. Why on Chimera? Doesn't he add 3 on independent starships. You would think, yeah, you would think it would make sense to put them on Zuckuss here. So did he do that a second time? Or, oh, geez. So he has his own first strike. So I can't even play both out of nowhere and I know, so it's just gonna be I know. So yeah, he's 42 and 3 Destiny. That's quite the lead. So he immediately passes weapons phase action, which again I think is kind of something I don't approve of in this program. So I play I know. Or maybe he didn't. Maybe he just did it quickly and my browser didn't catch up in time. So now he's drawing Destiny. Yep, that's a high one. So 5, 3, so he's at 50. 54. And that's 12 attrition, so that's going to be forfeiting everyone. So I want to draw my 5 battle Destiny, yes. They're going to need to be really high. That's not high. That was not good. Alright, so definitely overwhelmed by his space forces here. And by his superior activation with Bad Feeling of I think is the more relevant aspect. So I have 30 forfeit to cover. That's alright, so how do I concede? Options. Oh, I can concede game. There we go. And did it just concede? Do I have to press anything else? Well, I should give him a GG first. And I'm pressing concede. Why isn't it letting me do it? This might, I'm not exactly sure what this means, but I think it might resolve. Oh, it already is over. Okay, I couldn't even tell that I had conceded successfully. Yeah, this chat box needs to be much bigger. Alright people, thank you for watching my inaugural experience with GEMP, and I hope to bring you more of these in the future. Bye.